You have no control over how your pocket's going to be, what your pocket's going to do, when the money is going to come, when it leaves. You have no control over that. And what that does is it puts you in a place to where you're fighting for something that you cannot produce because you're not in a place to be able to give it. And when you start understanding that your presence is more valuable than your pockets, that's when you start letting go and start letting some of that weight off you. What's going on? Listen, as I said, we are going to be on this series of the rebuilding. First episode, I dived a little deep into having that weight on your shoulder and how that weight can really be catastrophic to how you move in life and how you think about things, because it becomes so heavy you feel like you can't even move or take a step forward. And as we're going on this journey, I promise you, I'm going to keep it raw and real with you and talk about it. We're going to talk about from the God within to how you bring him out. And as we take steps, brothers, understand this. It is up to you to be willing to stay on a path of enlightenment and moving yourself forward. It's up to you. So this next episode that we're going to be talking about, it is presence over pockets. And we get into the nitty gritty of things, of how society now shows that men value is only in their pockets and not their presence. We see so many men go through it with their children's mother that feel like in order for them to move and do right by their child, they have to have a certain amount of pockets for them. And what that does is it puts you in a place to where you're fighting for something that you cannot produce because you're not in a place to be able to give it. You have no control over how your pocket's going to be, what your pocket's going to do, when the money is going to come, when it leaves. You have no control over that. That is just life. And when you start understanding that your presence is more valuable than your pockets, that's when you start letting go and start letting some of that weight off of you, because the biggest weight that we carry right now as men is feeling like if we aren't providing for others, that we are not important at all. And I promise you, for me, when I went through it and I felt like I was used to making six figures and I was making good money. And at a point where I felt like I had it all, and boom, it was taken away from me. And at that point, I felt like, you know what? I'm so used to getting, I'm going to be able to get it back. It's not a problem. And then life hit. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to fill out for jobs that I know that I was way overqualified for. And they was letting me know I can't hire you because you're overqualified. And I'm like, I understand that, but I need this job. I got children. I got bills. I got to eat. I need gas. I got insurance. I got a cell phone bill. Brother, help me. I was in an interview and I was like, I said, man, listen. I said, brother, can you just please just work with me? I understand that I'm overqualified, but my bills don't matter about the qualifications if the moolah is not coming. He told me I understand, but he said, you know what? The fear is the qualifications that you have and the type of person that you are. If we bring you on, our jobs are in jeopardy. And at that moment, I realized I had something in me that I didn't even see myself. And you have something in you that you don't even see. And the reason you don't see it is because you're putting the value in your pockets over your presence. And when you learn that your presence is more valuable, and when you are able to be in somebody's life and show them love and give that energy to them the correct way, I promise you, so many things start opening up. When people take away the value of money and put that same value in somebody's presence and a man being there, I promise you, when that happens, life changes. And we keep moving forward and we keep fighting forward. And at some point, you're going to have to realize that you are the prize in your life and others. And just because you know that you're the prize doesn't mean that you're going to devalue other people's prize and possession in your life. And they got to understand that just because a man say that he's the prize does not mean that women, you are the prize as well. We both are the prize in each other's life. It's great to meet me just like it's great to meet you. Women, stop feeling like men are not the prize because we're chasing you all. Yes. But if I don't put in the work, brother, put in that work. Work on yourself, mentally, emotionally. Find that God within you. Find who you are. Find out that presence that's in you that make you feel like, man, I can do all things. And you start walking up and you start straightening up and you walking with that presence of a God. When you start doing that, I promise you, it's going to change your life. But you got to understand that that presence that's within you is more important than the pockets that's on you, because what's in you is going to help fill those pockets up. But if you keep pushing it down because you want everybody else to feel important, you want everybody else to feel happy, you need everybody else around you good, but you, what happens then when you fall to the wayside? Everybody else fall to the wayside. Everybody else feel like they're losing because you are losing yourself. What are you going to do to find you? I'm telling you, your presence is valuable. And you need to find you. And fellas, the reason I'm talking to you with so much desire is because I know the pain that you're going through. I know how you feel that when you lose your job, you feel like you're not valuable to your family, and you making everybody else fall down to the wayside because you're not able to pick them up. Hey, listen, I know we getting a little serious in this episode, but look, I want you to make sure that you click that subscribe button. Hey, share it out to your friends, your family, your mama, your cousin, your sister. I don't care. Share it out. If you like what you're hearing, fellas, don't be afraid to subscribe to this channel, because I promise you here, the Healed and Heard show is focused on helping men heal so we can be heard. Click that subscribe button. I don't know where to make me right down up in here somewhere. I don't know. Just click the damn button. Go ahead now, please. Every time that you're taking those steps forward, you understanding that, hey, I'm learning this lesson to move myself into a place that I need to be in order to make sure that everybody else is good. But in order for everybody else to be good, I have to be good. My presence that's within me, I have to see the light. I have to see what I need to do, what I need to bring out, how I need to speak to people, how I need to love on people. You need to start bringing that out. And it's in you, but you have to be willing to find it, because you don't let society and the world, even your parents and your cousins and your sisters and your friends, you let them beat it down and tell you that men are only valuable when they got their pockets together. Men are only valuable when they can give. Men are only valuable when they can show something. And then what happens when you're not able to give it? When you're not able to give those tangible things that people can touch? What happens to you? What makes you feel like you're not a man because you can't give the tangible things, but inside the intangible things, you know that you're ready to love somebody. You know that you're willing to give your all, give the shirt off your back to somebody and give somebody your last piece of food. What about those things? Why those aren't valuable to people? And if you're around those people, it don't matter who it is, family, friends, listen to me when I tell you, if you are not willing to let those people go because you love them, but the actions that they are showing you does not show you love, then all the pain that you're feeling from them, it's on you. Can you avoid all pain in life? No, you cannot. We cannot avoid all pain. We're going to go through some trials and tribulations, but it's all about how you handle them. What are you doing to handle them? How are you going to fortify yourself internally, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, that you can put yourself in a place that what you say, no matter what comes my way, no weapon formed against you shall prosper? What are you doing? Are you praying? Are you reading? Are you sitting in a quiet place? Are you understanding that, hey, my presence needs to be at a certain aura that when I am moving in life, no matter what somebody says to me, I am going to stand, and not that extra weight that talking about you, somebody doing you wrong and somebody treating you wrong and somebody not loving you. All of these things that you let weighing you down, you knocking them, brush them off your shoulder. You standing up strong and letting them know, I don't care what you do, how you do it, when you do it, where you do it, but it is not going to affect me. This is what you got to understand. This is what you got to do. This is where you got to put yourself, because at that point when you get there, it's that I found me. No matter what you say, no matter what you do to me, I found me. It ain't gonna affect me, baby. Yeah, I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, my pocket's small. Yeah, I ain't got the money. I ain't driving the car. I ain't got the jewelry. I ain't got the house. I ain't got all of the luxuries that money may offer. But I'm gonna tell you this, baby. I'm rich in spirit. I'm rich in my mind. I'm rich in my soul. And I'm rich in how I move and how I treat people. Because at some point in time, when you get to that place and you know that, hey, it's all about my presence, that's when you know you have arrived. You have arrived at that man that you want to be, the man that you've seen in your head, and you know in the future, this is who I want to be. How do you get to that place if you're not doing the work? You got to do it. You got to put the work in. You got to step forward. You got to move yourself. You got to be understanding that sometimes you got to lose to gain. Sometimes you got to lose to gain. Sometimes you got to lose to gain. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes you got to lose to gain. You may lose that person. You may lose that love. You may lose that job. You may lose that car. You may lose some money, but you open up space in your life to gain everything that you need in order to keep pushing yourself forward. What are you doing to understand that your presence is more powerful? It's more valuable than your pockets. What are you doing to understand that? What are you doing to put yourself in a place to say, hey, you know what? I don't care what they doing to me. I don't care what they said to me. I am ready. I am here. It is my time. It's my time to move forward. It is my time to do the things that God has called me to do. The God that's within me. It's my time. Your presence is more valuable than your pockets. Hear me when I say that. Your pockets can change. Jobs can be lost. Business deals can fall to the wayside. People can steal from you. But when you're a solid man, you're a solid dude internally, and you know that what you have to offer and what you give it and how you treat people and how you do people, when you know that that's what you're doing, I don't care how much money you lose, what you lose, people gonna always know it's something about that man. It's something about him. What's in you? What are you gonna do? How you gonna push yourself forward? How you gonna love on yourself? I tell you this, start willing to learn. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know. Start talking to the man in you, the God in you, the spirit in you. Start reading, start studying. If you ain't got no books around you, go on YouTube, look at motivational videos talking about a changed mind, understanding how to change your mind, understanding how to love yourself. So many men are afraid to talk about love, about loving themselves, that you're willing to continue to be broken instead of being fixed. But if you're going to stay on this channel, the Healed and Heard Show, I'm going to tell you this. You ain't going to stay here and not be changed. I'm not going to allow it. I will continue to push you forward and make you think and make you understand and see things that no matter what you do and no matter what you say, you have the presence of God within you. And if you're going to keep using the excuses of the world, all you're doing is going to continue to beat it down, beat that God down within you. But what I'm doing is I'm pushing your hands away from beating God and pushing them down. And I want you to be able to push that God up out of you and say, you know what? My presence is more than my pockets. My presence is more than my pockets. My presence is more than my pockets. And I want you to keep saying it and keep saying it and keep saying it and keep saying it and understanding that my presence is more than my pockets. Yes. When you get to that place of understanding, of enlightenment, that your presence is more than your pockets, that's when you're able to let go. You start understanding that all of the things that I've been allowing to weigh me down as a man has been my fault. That's when you get to that place in life of starting to understand that I have control over how I'll allow things to affect me. That's when you get to a place in your life that you start understanding that your presence in people's lives is what needed most than your pockets. Listen to me, fellas. I'm trying to help you. I know I got tears in my eyes right now because I know what you're going through. I know how you're feeling. I know the pain. But if I'm able to get through it, so can you. If I'm able to fight my way out of darkness and find that light, so can you. And if I can do it, I know that you can. And I believe in you. And I know that you have the strength that's within you, but you got to keep fighting. You got to keep pushing forward. You got to understand that God within you is waiting on you. And if you do not push yourself forward, then what's going to happen? If you leave this earth, people are still going to keep moving. They're going to keep going. And they're going to say Willie had potential. They're going to say Chris had potential. They're going to say Eric had potential. John, Marcus, Maurice, all of you, y'all have potential, but y'all didn't put the work in to show it. Your pockets is not more valuable than your presence. But if you understand that your presence is more valuable than your pockets, I promise you this, that's when the light come off and now you start walking upright and now you start pushing yourself forward. Now you start seeing that, you know what? I don't care what somebody say or do to me. I'm going to be all right. You're going to be all right. You know why? Because I am. I've been there. Your presence is more valuable than your pockets. And I want you to understand this as I end it out every time. If ain't nobody told you today, yesterday, tomorrow, in the future, or in the present, that they love you, that they proud of you, that they believe in you, I love you. I'm proud of you. I believe in you, brother. Till next time. Peace.